Bosh, right people, back out here again. We're out on Chesil Beach. Chris is already having bites, he's just got one rod out. I've just got 2 rods out. Obviously I'm fishing pulley pennels on both. 5 foot pulley pennels on both, but... Oh, I thought that was my... There's lighter clicking away, I thought it was my ratchet then. I've got a single sand eel on one. I'm using the same as Aaron uses, the single hook with a little sequin above it as a stopper. And then on the other one, I'm using a pair of size 3s on a pulley pennel, and I've got lug baits, so hopefully we're going to get a cod out. Objective of today is to get Grandad a cod out. The video before this, obviously, you would have seen it if you've watched it. I went squidding with Grandad, he had a great time. He can't wait to get back out again. So hopefully, I've said that I'll try and get him a cod. Chris is already getting bites, he's absolutely buzzing. We've been here all of 5 minutes, we've literally just got set up. We're here for about 10 hours and we're fishing all the way through the night, so we haven't done a night on Chesil Beach yet. The temperatures have dropped, so hopefully we'll see us a few cod. Right, as always guys, if it's the first time watching, smash all them there you go, smash all them buttons down below, and hopefully, actually, we might have a cod on for you now. Nah, he's missed it. But yeah, smash all them buttons down below, show some love, and right, in a bit. Bosh. Right guys, we're away and we are fishing. Got the old sand eels. Nicely frozen there, look. If you haven't got one, this is actually my wife, she gave it to me. It's a thermal flask. If you haven't got one, get one, because it keeps them sand eels solidly frozen all the way through your session. And the last thing you want is them to go mushy, and they don't quite sit right on the hook, and they lose all their scent. But yeah, there to start. Obviously wrigglers, don't forget guys, only fins 15 gets you 15% off any order, no matter how much tie keeps running, it's pulling me drag, I need to tighten that up. But yeah, no matter how much you spend, you get 15% off. Right, what else we got here? We've got some frozen blacks, we've got some live crab from Crabman Chris. Absolute legend. There's not many about because the flounder competition is this weekend. I'm not doing it this year just because I'm not really feeling like there's a lot of flounder about. I know in the X there's a few, but in the river we haven't really seen many. But good luck to everyone in it, and I hope it fishes really well. But we thought we'd take advantage and get up the beach. Hopefully it'll be a bit quieter, and to our surprise, there's no one here. So yeah, bonus. That might be because there's no fish, but you never know. We might be in for a cod. I haven't got regular squid tonight because, as you seen the other night, we caught one on the squid jig, so we brought that along with us. Hopefully that gets us one. Chris has been out as well, squid jigging. Like I said in the video, he had 20 something, and yeah, the lovely size squid. Look at the size of these. He's gave me a couple to use tonight. Woohoo! Absolute monsters. So they'll be going out. We'll be doing squid and black wraps. Obviously sand eel and squid, all the kind of baits. We've got some frozen crab there as well. We've even got some sardines. So yeah, we've got all the baits, we've got all the gear. So let's hope we can get us some fish in a bit. Oh, right, well, looks like it's going to turn into one of them nights. There you go, I'll just add one. So it's actually 2-1 now. Chris has just had another one. So we're not going to video all of these, but we are going to keep count just for the competition. But hopefully we can fish through these and find some different species. But we bought plenty of bait anyway because we thought this might happen. But hopefully it doesn't turn into a 30 dogfish night. Well, I mean, if it does, we're catching fish, but it'd be nice to catch something different in between. And there you go, lovely dogfish. Right, let's get this little chap back in a bit. Well, would you believe it? I didn't know you could get these at night. But there you go. Lovely little bream, nothing massive, but second species, so well in. This little chap gave me a proper little nod as well. Thought I might have had a cod on, but yeah, there you go, luck would have it. Black bream. Species number 2. Was it now? 2-all? 2-all. It's 2-all now, so hopefully we'll have a few more fish. It's bite a cast now, so there's probably loads of these little fellas out there. But I didn't even know you caught them at night, so there you go. In a bit. Oh, right guys, it's all kicking off. There you go, pull it back a little bit so you can see it in the front. There you go, there's Chris getting all excited. And there you have it, a starry smooth hound. So that's 3 species so far. 3-2 to Chris. Absolutely kicking off on Chesil at the minute. It's a bite of cast, so hopefully it stays like this all night. We've got plenty of bait, and looks like we're in for a busy shift. In a bit. Boss. Well, would you believe it? It's 3 all and we've got yet another species. It's a pout. I mean, it might even be a PB pout anyway off the shore. There you go. Absolute short little dumpy thing. But yeah, mega pleased with that. Not a cod, but that's 4 species and it's 3 all. So yeah, well in. Absolutely buzzing. Right, I'm going to get that rod back out and get this little chap back. This one fell to black lug. What a fish. Oh, and before, the smooth hound actually fell to lugworm as well. So lugworm's kicking right. We've got plenty of lug. Chris is going to dug a load. Plus we got about 4 or 5 wraps of blacks as well. So well in. Right, let's get him back in a bit. Gosh, yeah, another species, conger eel. About maybe 3, yeah, about 3.5 pounds, something like that. Not massive for this beach, but as it's fishing so well and there's plenty of pout about, I've just had another smaller pout. So I'll put that one in the bait box. Hopefully, I'm going to put a wire trace on, see if we can't get one of these, but more up to the 50 pound mark. Right, let's get back to it in a bit. Actually, I'm not going to say in a bit. It's fishing so well. Obviously, me and Chris are getting a fish on every rod, every cast. So obviously, scorecard's gone out the window because we can't keep up. And the fish, there you go, both rods are going again. So we're going to get the rods back out and hopefully we get a bigger one in a bit. Gosh, right people, calm down. This one's kicking off a little bit. This is what's been nicking all our baits. Well, the majority of them anyway. The good old natural spotted dogfish. But yeah, this one's kicking off. I'm just going to put it down there. But yeah, so we've been getting fish every cast. Pout, dogfish. I think we've had like nearly 20 dogfish now. But you know, we've only been here for about 3 hours. It's been non-stop. And I know people are going to say, oh, it's only dogfish and pout. And I mean, we've had the smooth hound and the bream as well, which is a bonus. We are after the cod, but at the end of the day, this is what you come to Chesil for, you know, like a good night's fishing. You know, you spend all that money on bait, you know, and if it does defrost and that, you can't really refreeze it. So, you know, we have got to be grateful that we are getting into some fish. Hopefully we stay on the fish all night. That'll be a bonus because we've still got about 8 hours fishing. So really excited about it. Hopefully we see a cod. I just had a massive slack line. It was that dogfish. I thought it was a cod, I'm not going to lie. But yeah, anyway, spirits high. Feeling's good. Feeling really confident that we're going to get one out. If not, a ray would be nice. I've got a single sand eel out there for a ray. And yeah, all is good on Chesil Beach. But like I said, guys, sometimes you can come in, you can not have one bite. So, you know, just to get a bend in the rod does feel really good. And hopefully that stays all evening. I will keep checking back in with the fish every now and again. I know, you know, a lot of you might say, oh, you know, it's dogfish. But hopefully we might pick up a few other fish in between. And yeah, it's going to be a hectic night, so I'll do my best. But yeah, that's about it in a bit. Another not a bad sized pout. Obviously they do get a lot bigger than this, but they're not the smallest ones I've ever caught. And it's literally a pout, a dogfish, or I think we just had a little white in. I didn't show it to the camera, it was quite small. But that one went straight back, it's quite lucky. It was literally just lip hooked, so yeah, it went back nicely. But there you go, on the fish. Chris has just had a lovely bite, rod bent straight over, so hopefully he'll have a cod. But there you go, guys. That's sort of the stamp of the pout at the moment. No specimen ones, but absolutely lovely. Right, let's get this one back and see us a few more fish in a bit. There you go. Chris has just had another baby hound. Absolute lovely little creature. Not going to keep him out of the water too long. We're going to get him back. But like I said, this is Chesil at his best. Obviously, we're not hitting specimen fish yet, but there's always a chance. And it's literally been a fish a cast. So absolutely buzzing. Look at him. This one's being really patient. Usually they're thrashing around like anything. But yeah, let's see if we can see one size to size in a bit. Gosh, right people. Well, what can I say? Chesil's absolutely barking. Yeah, there's literally a dogfish a cast. I think we're on about 33 now. We've had about 10 pout. We had that bream. Chris has had another small smooth hound, so he's had 3 smooth hounds now. Yeah, so we're still fighting through the dogs. I've brought both my rods in now because we are starting to run out of bait fast. I mean, we've got a fair few hours left on the beach. So plan is we're going to get a pop noodle on, get a naughty little coffee, and then get back to fighting through these guys, looking for that the unicorn cod, a Chesil special. Obviously we haven't had one yet this year, so it would be nice to get one, but sometimes when it's like this, having a little bit of a break waiting for them to go through is a little bit better than wasting all the bait. We haven't got loads. Every single sand eel I'm putting out there, bang, do you know what I mean? Dogfish. I know it's fish baits, but even on the lugworm, the peeler crab, they're just literally smashing everything. So hopefully we'll see a few different species, but if not, I'm sure we might even hit 100 tonight. But yeah, there you go, another doggy. Doggy dog dog. So right, we're gonna get the kettle on and hopefully we see a few different species. On another note as well, the small sand eels are absolutely smashing it. I know it's only dogfish, but you know, I went to Wrigglers, picked up another load of small eels because unfortunately I've already ran out of my big bulk pack that I bought. So yeah, restocked on them, hoping that I was going to get a ray. Obviously, in a couple of episodes ago, we were down fishing with Aaron, and he had a fair few ray out. Well, he had 3 out altogether. One of them was over £10, which is a mega fish. So yeah, hopefully we'll see a ray out. But I'm going to keep smashing them out, but I'm going to give myself a little bit of a rest because my arms are starting to hurt. Right, let's get to it in a bit. Bosh, right people. Well, just had another small conger. So I'm going to give the rods a rest for a minute. Tide's just slackened off now. So hopefully the fish start feeding again. They've quieted down for about half an hour. We're on slack water now, it's high water. So hopefully once that tide picks up, we're back into the fish, and hopefully it's a cod. But nah, just tuck it into a pot noodle, nice and hot. It's just been sat there cooking. Well, cooking, I added water and it's just gone soft. But Chris is now over there boiling up some water. Gonna get us a nice couple of coffees and hopefully get our energy up for the outgoing tide. We did actually see a carcass that had washed up, so obviously they have been catching them today. As we arrived, there was a couple of anglers leaving, so it's probably one that they've thrown in, didn't quite go deep enough, has just washed up on the beach. So there's definitely cod about. So with any luck, we'll see one out. Right, anyway, I'm going to tuck down into this in a bit. Right then people, Chris has just had this absolute belt of a black bream, nighttime special. So, tide's flying fish. Won't mess around with him too long because he's very lively, so he'll go back nicely. But there you go, another black bream. This time Chris had it. What bait was that on? And on the lug. Right, let's get this little chap back in a bit. Gosh, right guys. Well, there you go. There's a proper sized bream. Chris has just had this one. He's going to be keeping this one for the table. But yeah, it's about twice the size of the bream we've had so far. So yeah, winner chicken dinner. Well, fish dinner for Chris. But hopefully we'll see a few more this size or even bigger. And Grandad will have to have black bream for tea rather than cod. But yeah, madness, absolute madness. Such a pretty fish. Really good eating as well. So yeah, Chris is going to have this one for the table. Hopefully we get a few more this size in a bit. Right people, well, rod's just buckled over. I don't want to pick it up for too long. Obviously a lot bigger bite. So I thought it was a better fish. It is a better fish. I thought it was a cod at first, I'm not going to lie. But right, bear with me a sec. It's not a monster by any means for Chesil, but there you go. Oh yes, there you go. Oh, there you go. A nice little conger, about about £5 I reckon, but a lot bigger than the ones we've been having. So hopefully they get a lot bigger. I mean, they can get up to like 10 times this size, even bigger than that. You know, out on the boats they're getting well over £100. But yeah, not a bad fish at all. So hopefully they stay at this stamp or get a lot bigger, because the problem is with eels, I want to put it down because it's a bit slimy. The problem is with eels is that when you've had a few or you keep getting them, they ruin your rigs. You've got to put new rigs on and make new rigs, and now I've got slime absolutely everywhere. But yeah, the fishing's still going on. We're getting loads of dogfish, loads of pout. That one there was a little bit bigger, so I thought I'd flick the camera back on. But sorry guys, you can't see a lot. I know it's dark, it's hard to film. We didn't bring the floodlight and that today because obviously where we're fishing, you can't really take loads of gear because you can only fit so much in the punt. But yeah, hopefully soon when we do some more night sessions, we'll get the floodlight on so we can actually get some bites in the dark and I'm absolutely covered now. Bites in the dark, and yeah, you'll see a bit more, but I know it's just a black screen, but at the end of the day, we're catching fish, aren't we? And that's what it's all about. So Chesil Beach is fishing really well at the minute for multiple species. But yeah, if any of you have ever caught conger, or for those of you that haven't, when you pick them up, they leave like slime on your hands, and it dries and it goes like PVA glue. I don't know if you like remember back in school when you used to paint your hand. Well, I don't know if you did, I did. Wait for it to dry and then peel it off. It's literally like that, and it stays on there for days. Well, obviously, like, try and wash it off as much as you can, but every now and again you'll find a little bit stuck somewhere. But, right, we're gonna get this chap back now, and hopefully we'll get you some bigger ones in a bit. Bosh, right people, well, we've been fishing really hard for these dogfish. It's literally a dog fishing cast. I've just had a few conger bites, literally pulled the rod straight out of the stand, reeled one in, literally let go at the very edge, and I pulled a whole bream that it had in its mouth. It's literally dead, so it's definitely a conger. And then other rod bent straight over, picked it up, ringing it in, thinking it's a conger. He's only gone and found his first blonde. Can't believe it. We've been searching for one of these for a very long time. It's not massive by any means. Gonna get it on the scales. It's probably about maybe 6-7 pounds. But we've done it. We've got a blonde. Ring up the tube. Oh, I can't believe it. I'm still shaking now. I thought it was gonna be a conger as well. So we'll get a weight on it, and then I'll get back to you guys. Absolute stunner. In a bit. Bosh, and there you have it, guys. Another little look at my first ever blonde. Look at the spots. I can't believe it. I can't actually believe it. I didn't think it was going to happen, and yeah, we've gone and done it. Oh, I'm absolutely gassed. Right, we're going to get this chap back now. And you never know, we might see another one. Absolute pearl that. In a bit. Right guys, right, so we've had that blonde, we've had a few fish, and we lost that big conger. So Chris has set me a challenge, so I've only got the wire out, haven't I? So I've got the wire out now. There's a £100 wire, or £150 wire maybe. It's coated, and we've got half a pout strapped to a Gert 10-0 meat hook. So obviously I've got this on a pulley, so I can clip it down and send it out. So that's the plan of attack. Obviously, that pout we had earlier, the small one that wouldn't go back, I've cut it into 2 baits. We've got 2 nice big baits there. So let's see if we can't get us a Gert conger in a bit.